This is super loud. I apologize. That didn't do anything. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you another historic deck tech, but before we go into that, don't forget to leave that like, comment, subscribe and share the video. It helps out the channel a ton and I really appreciate it. Another way to help out the channel is by using my card trader affiliate link that I'll leave down in the description. It comes at no extra cost to you, and with their card trader zero policy you'll be saving a lot on shipping while helping out the channel. That's a win-win and we all like those, right? Now, for the deck, pretty simple strategy really. You can get a bunch of small creatures on the field and then just make sure you have cards like Bastion of Remembrance and Blood Artist on the field as well. The point of this deck is to deal a lot of damage by sacrificing, killing or letting your opponents kill those little creatures that you have. With those two cards mentioned before, you'll always get something out of it. Plus, cards like Hunted Witness and Lazotel Prever help a lot by giving you tokens to help with the game plan. Serrated Scorpion gives you life and deals damage when it dies. Midnight Reaper will give you much needed card draw, and Priest of Forgotten Gods and Ghost Rider will give you instant sacrifice outlet so you can do damage when needed. Luminous Broodmoth will help by letting your non-token creatures return to the battlefield now with flying counters on them, meaning that you can do it all over again if the job isn't finished the first time. Mituk Massacre will be the perfect card to help with the self-sacrifice when everything else is on the field already. Land-wise, we're playing with 7 plains, 4 Castle Locthwains, 7 swamps, 3 Godless Shrines and 3 Temple of Silences. And yeah, this is the deck tech. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope I can show you some pretty cool clips. So let's get in some games and I'll see you in a bit. So I decided that today was a pretty good day to record another historic deck for you guys. I decided I should record this combo luminous broad whatever deck for you, and you know, hopefully you enjoy it. Deck works out pretty well from the games that I've played against my buddies, so you know, I'll play to life, I don't care. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Hunted Witness just because if it dies we'll get a token and it can die immediately. So that's it. Okay, let's see what happens. We're playing against a Goblin deck apparently. He already has a very important part of his strategy on the battlefield, Skirk Prospector. Sorry, my that was rough. I'll pay life because we have a lot of ways to get life back, and we're going to keep adding little creatures onto the battlefield. So basically the intentions are putting a lot of creatures onto the battlefield, small ones, getting cards like, hopefully cards like Blood Artist on the field, 1 or more Bastions of Remembrances, you know, cannot complain about that. Seems like actually a pretty good matchup for us so far, because like I said, we're putting a lot of cards on the field, small creatures that we can kill easily, you know, and we're dealing damage, so that's pretty good. Next turn, a Mituk Massacre will be very, how do you call it, very strong against this, and you know, Midnight Reaper is even better for us because it will give us cards, and it's only 2, you know, at 2 the not gonna attack now because he has a 2/2, but he only has 2 toughness, so that's pretty decent. Cranko Mob Boss is a great one, but that's not gonna be very good for him because we have a Mituk Massacre and we do not mind killing everything. So if we get another land, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're gonna Mituk Massacre. We're gonna get a lot of cards too, so we gotta be a little bit, you know, careful about that. Okay, now we definitely need now we definitely need another land because Muxus, I mean, he's done what he has to do, you know, but Muxus is extremely dangerous. A weird call to take out the Skirk Prospectors. Okay, so no apologies, no land. We would only be able to kill the 1/1s. Our opponent has a lot of them, but we would be left with a lot of, you know, problems regarding I think I'm gonna go with this. I think we can probably survive a turn as long as he doesn't really have another Muxus. So I think this is the right play because then next turn again, even if we don't have you know, even if we don't really have another land, we gotta put the Mituk Massacre on the field, right? And just go for one. We'll kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures, meaning that we get some life back. We'll make our opponent lose some life, and then Bastion of Remembrance, you know, will tip the scales in our favor for sure. I knew this was going to happen, so let's just hope he doesn't get anything too crazy. Okay, I don't think he actually did, but in the same time he has 3 Skirk Prospectors, so he's gonna probably sacrifice what, the 2 tokens and the Sling Gang Lieutenant maybe. Oh right, because Cranko, yeah. So we're gonna have to put some creatures up against our opponent if he wants to attack. He didn't, and we got exactly what we needed, so let's go. Let's see how much damage can we actually make this turn. I mean, he can probably sack those all of those, that's fine. We're still, you know, taking care of some business. Either way, like, he's going to have what, 2 creatures left. We're going to have 2 tokens left, but we're going to gain a lot of life. He's going to lose a lot of life, so okay, so is this what he's going to do? Because if that's the case, then I'm pretty sure we lose this. I didn't really see that coming. I'm not really like I haven't played a lot of, okay, so I have no idea what just happened, but peak triggers, Jesus Christ. Okay, so why didn't he just keep sacking goblins? Like, isn't this what, like, couldn't he have done this, like, if he has done this at instant speed, you know, he's done it once, so why didn't he do that for his whole board except Muxus and the other one? I don't get it. Let's get to another one. So we've been playing against some, you know, pretty different strategies tonight. Most of them involve blue for some reason. I thought that maybe a Yorion deck. I love Yorion decks. I know I talk trash a lot about blue a lot, but I really like Yorion decks. this is an interesting one, let's put it that way. Um, and you know, most of them involve blue, but in a mind-numbingly boring way. So I'm not really gonna show you those decks, but I will try and show you a couple more games with this one. Like the good thing about the historic videos that I'm playing is that basically the important thing about this is that I'm just gonna do this, see if I can get more cards. The important thing about this is that I basically have a chance to play games until I'm, you know, fed up and I want to try a new deck, and I don't really need to care about anything related to ranks or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's a pretty decent thing, you know. I feel free when I do this, so I can just, you know, record the decks over weeks. This is super loud, I apologize. That didn't do anything. It's amazing to see that that didn't do anything. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess it's time, right? So if he wants to do the same thing, he dies either way. So it's all good. Let's see what our opponent does right now to, you know, get out of this mess. I don't think he really has a lot of options. Exactly. But yeah, we'll continue the conversation on our next game. So guys, last night I couldn't really finish the recording, you know. I had it was a late night, so I just hope that today we can actually get to finish this video for you, show you some pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this end even though it's far from ideal, but we have 2 combo pieces here, you know, and 2 creatures that we can actually use the priest on. 3 if we count the token he's gonna create. We're gonna have to lose 2 life immediately, but let's see what happens because we're not going first, so we might get the swamp. Sorry, I had to take care. I mean, we can also go with the planes and the hunted witness and just, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because this gives us another chance to actually get the swamp we need without having to waste or lose 2 life right away. So let's see. Yeah, our opponent is ramping. Like, this card is very good as well as a ramp. Okay, we got a land, but obviously not the one that we needed, so let's go, I guess. I'm gonna put the priest in because it needs a turn to actually activate, so next turn I can actually use it if I want to, and I can take care of the serrated scorpion and the hunted witness, for example. But I'm probably a Foretold card. What could it be? Maybe something like a Poison the Cup or something? I was gonna say a Doom's card, but there's no white source here, so... I think Hunted Witness, and considering I have no idea what that is, I really should put the Blood Artist, but if that's a Poison the Cup, you can kill the Blood Artist. And maybe we should have one, right? Yeah, but still, I'm gonna put it. Screw it. Not gonna attack with the priest. Gonna attack with the hunted witness only because why not? And hopefully not really. Not really. Oh, a Golos. So that's gonna be problematic. Golos is a very interesting card. I thought this was banned. Well, maybe not in the story. But I really thought this was banned. Don't know why. So for 7, he needs 2 more. I mean, not 2 more. 1 more because he's gonna get the other one. So for 7, he's actually getting everything he needs. We still don't have nothing. So let's just enjoy life, I guess, and see what our opponent does, because that's gonna be amazing for him. Next turn, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a bomb-ass turn. So, like, these decks that we're coming up against are probably much better than this one. Okay, so this is even, and odd. Okay, so I'm gonna activate this one. I'm gonna put it there, submit 1, take out the river and that one. I'm gonna get a card. He had sacrifice Golos, and you know, I still got another plane, so kudos for Magic, you know, letting that happen. That was fantastic, you know, pretty dope for Magic. Now we get the swamp we needed. That's amazing, so pretty. Let's see if he doesn't have another one. Alrund's Epiphany, okay. This is trash. I can already tell you, this is trash. These Mystical Archives cards are beautiful, man. Sorry for the silence. I was just... Someone sent me something on my phone and I just got distracted by the sheer stupidity of what I just saw. Okay. Emergent Ultimatum, that's fine. If he put this one... Okay, so he's probably gonna get that out of the thingy. So I think I'm gonna attack and just do whatever. 1, 2, 3 is not gonna block. Oh, he did block. Just 1 for some reason. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. And we cannot kill him, but it's still gonna be a good showing. Unfortunately, we cannot kill him. I don't think so. I think he's gonna get to 1 life. Oh no, I think we got this because of the serrated scorpion trigger. Right? Yeah. We actually got this. Yeah, I'm terrible at math. There's, you know, no news there for you, but we actually managed to get a good showing of the deck, so I'm pretty happy with that. We played against the Halron's Epiphany deck. Like, I haven't seen those things in years and years. Just a matter of, you know, just an expression. I mean, it still sucks to play against this, but finally we managed to get a win. The priest ability was great for him to have to take out the the Golos, because he was gonna have a great turn, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we managed to put our game plan in and finally secure a win, so let's get into another one. So pretty happy with how the deck performed last game. pretty sad of showing you how bad I am at math again, but that's starting to become like a thing on the channel, I guess. This is, if we win, obviously this is gonna be my last attempt to record something with this game. I have already a couple of how do you call it, a couple of clips to show you guys that we can actually, you know, that we actually had some pretty good games. So I'm gonna put this one tab where we actually had some pretty good games, and you know, that's basically it. I think it was good enough to show what the deck can do, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, so this is a sliver. I haven't seen sliver decks in a while. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna block this one. Maybe I should have, but I decided not to. Okay, so maybe putting the Midnight Reaper this turn, right? Because that way I can kill I can block with the Hunted Witness and the River, or even using the Priest of Forgotten Gods, but I think I want to keep that mana open for the Mitsuk Massacre. Double strike. Okay, I definitely need to block now because this is gonna be too much. But do I wanna do this using the Priest? I mean, I think I do, because I'm still gonna get the cards, I'm still gonna get whatever, so that's not a bad thing for us. So another card. He has to sacrifice one creature, probably the Predatory Sliver. Exactly, another Midnight Reaper. It sucks that I cannot use that. But now his creatures are much cheaper. So Castle Log Plane is good, but I kinda need something else. We can actually put 2 Blood Artists in, and that's fantastic. No attacks. So this next turn, it all depends on what our opponent does, but this next turn we can actually, I was gonna say we can actually do something pretty nice, but I doubt. I doubt that's really gonna happen, because we're gonna, yeah. Again, it's always this way, man. We always need like just one. We always need just one time, and we never seem to get it. Like always, just one little 7, 14, 6. Well, maybe we managed to get this. Okay, 12. Maybe. So let me put this one in. Now this one I'm gonna do it for 3, nah, for 2. And I think we got this. We were super lucky, but I think we got this. Or not. Yeah, I think we got this because the Blood Artist triggers are gonna go first. If not, we would have been killed by the Midnight Reaper's triggers, because I think there's some way around there. Yeah. So there's a lot of triggers coming. Okay, we got this. I got depressed at the end, like you could see, you know. I got a little bit sad because, again, math keeps putting me in awkward situations, but that first sliver is a fantastic card. I really like sliver decks. I wanted to make one for a commander deck as well, but you know, some slivers are pretty expensive, so I haven't done it yet. So in my mind, I was like, okay, this is done and dusted because he has double strike and flying, 14 on just one card, but I didn't even remember about the Blood Artist and the Priest's triggers where he had to actually sacrifice a card. So that was pretty good for us. We got lucky, got the Cloud Shredder sliver, and also very unlucky because of the haste and flying. So it was a lot of emotion on this last game. But you know, it was still a pretty good one. I hope you find it entertaining, and let's get to the final thoughts. Final thoughts, everyone. The deck works out pretty well. Since I haven't played with it before, I felt a little lost sometimes because my mind loves to look at Magic like, how can I get the most value out of this? And sometimes that makes me lose some games, but that's Magic, I guess. Anyway, Luminous Broodmoth is an awesome inclusion and a great card for sure, but I didn't feel like it actually made enough of a showing to actually justify its inclusion on the deck. I would probably choose to remove it, and also Hunted Witness, maybe just go with a mono black strategy overall. I feel that would make a little bit more sense, even if you had to exchange these cards for more expensive ones. At the very least, I would probably do something like change it to Golgari instead of Orzhov, and use cards like Scoot Swarm and Prosperous Innkeeper, you know, so I could just gain some life, you know, to kind of balance the life lost with the Midnight Reaper, for example, or just to create a lot of tokens that I could actually do the Mitook Machine Gun a lot faster and in a more effective way. But I don't know, that's just a thought that I have right now. The best cards on the deck for me were Blood Artist, Priest of Forgotten Gods, and obviously Mitook Massacre. I always include this as one of the best cards in every deck that I play with it in it. It's a fantastic card, honestly. But anyways, this was it, guys. This was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, this was it, and I'll see you on the next one.